Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You're watching Original Art Hour. This is my little holiday party special where I got some of my homies here from the OA Hour crew, and we're gonna share some art. I'm gonna do a little unboxing here right up top, and stick around to the end. There may or may not be a giveaway teaser. We'll see. But thank you for hanging out with us live, and we'll be back right after the intro. Thanks. All right. What's up, fellas? What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Missed
Hey,
it.
hey.
Win. No words.
I think everybody was waiting for somebody else.
You've been speechless.
I understand there's a Spider-Man movie out or something.
Yeah, something like that. I heard. Yeah, there might be something. Something. Mad Spidey would know, right? Yeah. There you go. Yes, there is, and it was a good time. That's all I'll say. But we're here for Original Art Hour, a little bit of a holiday special here. I haven't done this show since the I Got Issues episode, which was, I don't remember how long ago that was, but seems like a little bit ago. So it's nice to do the show again, probably the last OA hour of 2021 here. So appreciate you guys hopping on with me. And hopefully everybody who tunes in either live or on the rewind enjoys the artwork that we are going to be showing and sharing. So real quick before we get into the show and the unboxing, which Unruly blessed me with, Santa Claus Unruly Simeon right here. We'll say a quick hello to the chat, and there he is. He's in the chat. But we also got Ruben the Collector in the chat. We got Andy E. What's up, Andy? He is a member of the OA Hour crew here. Good to see you, brother. We got D-Ron Comics in the house. George, what's up? We got Ronald Shepard. What's up, Ronald? Who else is here? We got Caroline, Lady Fantastic. Thank you, Caroline. Good to see you. And we got JP in here, also on the show, multitasking. We got Jeff Wedding. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you, brother. My fellow Star Wars super fan art collector. Graphic Man in the house. What's up, Graphic Man? Always a big supporter of this program. Good to see you, bro. We got Steve, Geeks and Drinks. What's up, Steve? Thank you for coming out. We got Sharon, Life with Two YouTubers. Gorgeous. I don't know about that. That's a little. Yeah. Okay. We'll take it. All right. So as I kind of teased, we're going to start this off with an unboxing. This arrived today. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's comics or art or I don't know. I don't know what else Unruly would send me, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's pretty cool. So, is anyone else hearing an echo of my voice? Or
yeah, I'm hearing it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Let me turn my speakers down a little bit. Is that better? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems to be.
Cool. Now I can barely hear you guys, but that's cool. All good. All right, opening this thing. What do we have here? We got a card here. That's pretty good. Happy Festivus from Unruly. Thank you, brother. What's in here? All right, we got a slab in here.
Oh.
Awesome, dude. We got a Mylar slab in here. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so this is Batman 108, written by James Tinian, Jorge Jimenez, cover and art. This is the first full appearance of Miracle Molly. So a modern Batman key of a new major character, Miracle Molly, right here. And thanks, brother, dude. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. Thanks for sending it to me, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I got me one too.
I know you got yourself one, right? Hold on, I'm trying to get back to the camera view where I can actually see you.
Oh, I'm still getting the echo from somebody.
Is that me?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's me.
I think it's coming through somebody else. I muted myself while going
Yeah,
doing it.
I've been muting myself too. Just
All right,
make sure it wasn't me.
hopefully it won't give us too many problems. But dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Nice A-OK. And gentleman and a scholar. I appreciate you. All right. So original art hour. You guys know how the show works. We're kind of going to do a little bit different format tonight since we got so many people. We're going to have everybody have their own turn where they kind of just show a few pieces of art that they wanted to share with everybody, talk about it however long you want to talk about it. If if it's not your turn and you want to make a comment about a piece somebody else is showing, go ahead. Just don't be rude and interrupt mid-sentence or something, but feel free to chime in. That's kind of going to be how we're going to do it here. So I'm already forgetting who volunteered to go first. I think it was Scott. Yeah, I think it was Scott. Yeah. All right, so Scott, aka Hoarder's Hide on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to him, what are you doing? The guy releases like 4 videos a day. He's got like
I did record 4 videos today, though.
See, I just joked about that, and it was real. So, guy just literally makes 4 videos a day, and it has like a giant warehouse of nerdy good stuff. So, so he has. Let me see if I can get you on the. Well, we're gonna do scans for you, right?
Yeah.
So I'll put you on the big screen anyway, but you're gonna mostly see the artwork while he talks. So, what do you want me to start with? The cover, or do you want me to go in reverse order?
Yeah, go ahead. Start with the cover. That was the first one I got.
Cool. Pulling this up. Let's see. Okay. Scott Hoarder's Hide. This is part of a sort of set of artwork. So this is the first piece here.
All right. For those of you that know me and watch my channel, know I'm a huge Bunny Mask fan. I don't know what the hell is going on in it, but I know I like it. I love Moody's artwork. He reached out to me one day and told me that he had this cover available this is Free Comic Book Day 2022. So this book comes out in May.
Oh, wow.
So this is an exclusive right now. This is exclusive right here.
So I've actually had this cover in my possession for a little over a month now. And thought I was going to have to sit on it until May. And then Aftershock just yesterday or the day before did a press release and actually showed the cover and all of Moody's artwork on the interior. So I'm off the hook and I can finally get to show it off.
Nice, dude.
So
very nice.
he does all his covers in black and white, and then it's digitally colored, unlike his interiors, which are all watercolor, hand painted.
Like, I know very little about the series, but every piece that you've shown us, like I thought has been cool. So the art style is really interesting to me.
Yeah, he's definitely got a unique art style.
All right, do you want me to move to the next page?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll. So this is page 1. When I bought the cover, he actually threw in one of the layouts. I think he threw in the layout to maybe page 3. So you see on the left here are his hand-drawn layouts. And then, so after I got these, I just started conversing with him about the detail of the book, how many pages. I thought the layout was amazing. And he told me he was doing 5 pages in the book. And I just made a deal to buy them all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I've got all 5 pages and all 5 layouts from the Free Comic Book Day.
This is the whole story, right?
Correct.
What's up, John?
It's actually kind of a new thing for me, getting pages that I don't know what the story is all about.
Right.
Because it's not out yet and there's no words on it.
That's really interesting.
When I got the 13 pages or whatever it was for Red Sonja, Black, White, and Red, before they came out. So I had those for a couple months and all I could do was look at them and kind of imagine what the story was, which was kind of neat.
That is kind of a cool exercise. And then you can
And I'm
find out.
trying to do the same thing with these right now.
Right. Very cool. All right. So that was page 1 of the story. This is page 2.
Right, and here is another one of his 16 panel pages that I just love so much. I think I've got from issue 1, I believe it's page 3 or 5 is a 16 panel page, similar to this. And I mean, how he gets so much detail into such small panels with watercolor.
Yeah, that's great.
Just beyond me.
Right,
So,
and to clarify, the pencils are the layouts, and then the watercolor is the final art. It's not the published. It's not like a copy from the published comic, because you don't even have the published comic yet, right?
Right. That's the actual finished,
actual art. Yeah.
The actual finished artwork. Yes.
Yep. Awesome.
And his layouts. I mean, I joked around, but I think I'm serious when I say that his layouts are better than some of the finished penciled and ink pages I have.
Right. No, they're great.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing some of the notes he has on the page. I've already found a kind of a mistake on one of them where he has a note to have a light on, like you see in the last panel, but in the finished page, the light is not on. But in all the other panels, that same light is on. So it's like catching one of those errors in a movie when it's bad editing.
I heard someone else chiming in, but I couldn't tell who it was. Was that on?
Yeah. So let me ask you. So what is that? Does he blue line it and then watercolor over it?
Good question.
You know, and I need to ask him about that, but I don't think so, because they are not. I don't know. I can't honestly say. They don't appear to be 100% reproductions, but they're pretty damn close.
Right.
But yeah, after getting these ones in today, I was going to ask him the exact process.
Nice.
They're freaking beautiful, man. I love them.
Yeah, they are.
Impressive, man.
There's the next one.
All right, and here's the one where I mentioned the light. If you see the light
coming through the window,
panel on the left on the layout, he's got a note for the light to be on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then the light on the nightstand is not on. But in every other page, that light is on. So, and now is that part of the story, or is it just something that got missed?
All right, and then this is the penultimate page of the story.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure here if this person has no teeth for her to read, or if there's one or two left in that mouth. You can't quite tell. And then back to the light. That same light's on now on both of these panels.
And then here we go with the last page,
where it looks like it's time to go to bed. And anybody that's read the story knows what happens when they go to bed.
Wow, that ding came in at like the right time. What's that? Right at the zinger. All right. Well, thanks for that share, Scott. Congrats on the complete issue, basically, right? That's a cover and the story, right?
Yeah, basically, it's a 32-page issue from what I read. He did 5, and they've got another artist doing a one shot in the issues. So that'll be interesting to see something other than movie.
Dude, how'd you know that was one of my favorite words? Like, seriously, I love that word. Like,
what word?
I look for every excuse to say that. Yeah. What's up, Kudak Comics and Movies? Russell, good to see you, brother. Yeah, we'd love to see your OG art. I didn't even know you had OG art. You gotta tell me these things so I can be aware. That's cool. I'd love to see your OG art, man. Okay, so we are going to switch over to somebody who's going to show artwork on the screen. And I believe Daymers has quite a cover haul to show.
It's just I can't go through them halfway rapidly.
Yeah, well, this is well, I don't know because you're showing on screen, so I'm going to go full screen with you.
This one's not a cover, but I picked it up at a recent convention. Ryan Kincaid, hardly thin,
Nice.
but I just couldn't pass it up for the price, and I like his art, and that one's not too sexy.
Ryan Kincaid was one of the first convention project sketch cover thing artists that I ever got back when I first was getting into art.
All right, and here we will start on the covers for Murder Hobo of various issues they've came out with. This is spread across 4 different issues. There's this one. And
who's the artist on this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, just for anyone who isn't familiar, who's the artist?
Mardo, Steve Mardo. Is it Steve Mardo?
Steve Mordo. Okay.
Mardo, Mardo.
Mardo.
Yeah.
Now, do you get right of first refusal on all his art?
And then, sorry, I was resorting it a little bit.
That's what Scott negotiates on his bunny mask deals, I guess.
If I could afford it, I would.
And then I got a 9.8 of it. Glow in the dark.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
I've been trying to get, the covers for all of them that I.
Oh yeah.
9.8 for all of them that I've got. Here's another one he did for another issue.
That is badass.
Nice.
That is cool.
And the third one I have that's done by him.
Wow.
There's another issue.
I would like to see like a crowd scene from him. He looks kind of like Jeff Darrow a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I had any of those. I think all those are CGC. Here's that second one, but everything else is still at CGC since
and will be forever.
March.
Yeah.
Okay, here's several that I've got from Ryan G. Brown, not Ryan Brown that has done a bunch of stuff, but Ryan G. Brown has done still quite a bit of stuff. But so there's that one.
One more.
The cover for it.
So this murder hobo guy is like, it's like he's like your jam, right? Like
I really got into it. And then I just kept, reaching out to the artists and was getting the covers for relatively cheap. I think the most I paid was like $600 for a double cover.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
With most of them being between $300 to $500. So
Nice.
Right on.
And then here's another one by Ryan.
Cool.
It's off at CGC, and another one.
So, over what time frame did you pick up all these covers?
Over about
This book released in 2021, like every issue, or
yes. Well, let me see. The very first one came out in 2020.
Okay.
Because what it's been is there's been 3 one-shots, and then the newest is a mini series of 4.
Okay.
So, and then here is, make sure I get it right. But, yeah.
Wraparound cover.
Yep, a wraparound cover he did.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
That is sweet.
And then here is one from Brian Silverbacks.
Dude, I love that one. Yeah,
Excellent.
I love that one.
Excellent.
And so, if you note that there's 2 different versions of it in the book. So there's this one that's the actual drawing, where he's holding some questionable stuff, and it's a knockoff of Wolverine 1.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's this one that they replaced it for the actual store variant.
Interesting.
I don't think the store was, real thrilled, and there's only about 50 of these or so. But there's several of these. And that's why it's got a green label, is it actually came from him and signed already, and
Yeah.
I just couldn't find any other way of getting it. And then this is probably about my favorite.
Oh, is that painted?
Yeah, it's inked.
Inked. Okay.
Yeah, it is penciled, inked, and colored,
And colored.
all by Steve Lejeune. Levigny.
Levine.
Yeah. He
Or Levine.
was the original letterer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 through I forget what. He was a big friend of Kevin
Damn.
Eastman.
Unsung hero, then, letterers.
Yeah. Well, and then he started
And then he
doing a
went to
bunch of
art.
their promo stuff and started doing a bunch of the like whenever it went to a kid book, not the Mirage Studio stuff,
Right.
but the Archie line, he did a bunch of the art in it. But I guess he knew Eastman for a long time, and Mikey is based off of him, according to Eastman. So this was one of the more expensive ones, and it's based off of Conan 1.
Yeah.
In fact, I always go backwards.
No art.
Got in there, after Frazetta.
Try not to harm the artwork. But we're good.
So, no art harmed in the making of this.
There's the 9.9 I've got of it out of 50 copies.
There's the right spelling right there from Marcus. What's up?
Yes.
Marcus? Thanks for
that
chiming in
is
there.
the.
What's up, Tricky?
And that's it.
Wow, well that was quite a streak of murder hobo covers. I don't think I've seen that many murder hobo covers in one place. That's pretty crazy. Pretty awesome.
Don't know if there are anywhere else that many, even from the
I
artists.
think you've cornered the market.
Yeah. I think I've cornered. There's
Got a monopoly on that murder hobo.
Yeah. All right, who was going next? I don't.
You.
Was it me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were gonna go third.
I was? Okay. All right. Well, I guess that works. Why not? Let's do it.
That's what you said.
Yeah. I mean, usually I would save myself for the end, but usually we go like one at a time, so it's all random, I guess. But I'll go. Yeah, why not?
Or
right.
do one of the others can. You can do
Yeah, I'll
something.
go. No, I'll go. Yeah, lots of murder hobo here in one night. Love it. All right. So wow, lots of comments tonight about our appearances. We're, handsome, beautiful. I don't know if I believe these compliments. All right, so it's my turn. I'm gonna start with here. Let me change the view again. So where am I? Oh, there am I. All right, so I'm gonna start. I brought 6 slides with 6 pieces or 7 pieces. I think one of the slides has more than one piece on it, just so I could show 2 pieces super quickly. But this piece is not really new. I already uploaded it this week to my calf gallery. But this is a Zoo or Zoo.
I fucking hate your guts.
Before you hate my guts, bro. So it's the prelim. It's not the final cover. The final cover is on the right. This is Marauders issue number 21 with the Emma Frost Hellfire Gala gown, I guess, that she's wearing, or
one of like 3 of
dress.
them.
Yeah, exactly. So I love that look.
preliminarily
You guys know I'm a big Zoo or Zoo fanboy at this point.
Yeah.
And I love her artwork. I like to support her. And this piece just kind of stood out to me as both a prelim and just like a nice piece, just, onto its own. Regardless of it being a prelim. So I'm really happy with this piece. I love just looking at sort of the overall line work, the influence on the final cover of this piece, and then just her working out all that color detail. And you can see the differences, but you can also see the striking sort of similarity in the final on the right with both a virgin and a trade dress, and then
No.
the prelim on the left. Like that's where sort of the origination of this idea for this cover came. So I would definitely call it a diamond in the rough. What's up, Thunder House Design in the house? Thank you, Jeff. This is fantastic prelim. And I don't know what you guys are joking about in the chat between Geek Aficionado and Tricky. But what's up, guys? Good to see both of you in the chat. But yeah, I will. I'll move on from this. I don't want to take up too much time. That's my first one. My second one. So the next 4 pieces all came from the same deal. Okay, I got it. I bought artwork from another collector, and he threw in. So I picked up 2 pieces from him, and he threw in 2 pieces for free. So these are the 2 free pieces, believe it or not, which is super nice of him. So shout out to Jeff Singh, a well-known comic art collector in the community. So I bought some artwork from him, and he threw in the 2 pieces of Daredevil and Elektra right here for free, done by Michael Breitweiser, I believe, is the artist. And these 2 illustrations were done on 11 by 17, like full size comic art boards. Obviously Daredevil and Elektra kind of accompanying pieces here, done back in 2002. So that's pretty awesome that yeah, I'm sorry about the reverb and the echo. I don't really know how to fix it, but Playboy Bunny. We also got a new guest in the background. We got let me get this off screen real quick, but so we can say hello to him. We got X-Men Mike in the house. What's up, Mike? Good to see you.
What's
brother.
up, guys? Hello, happy holidays and all that.
Yeah, man. Hope you had a good time seeing Spider-Man tonight. Good to see you.
It was amazing.
Yes, no spoilers, but yes, it was amazing. Yes.
No spoilers. It was good. It was good. Made my boy cry.
Oh man.
Got me in the throat a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Good.
That's not a spoil. How is that a spoiler?
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't mean to bring up any arguments.
Shit,
here.
look. It's 5 minutes after walking in the house, she knows the movie. She didn't even go see it.
Oh man. All right. So let's move on to my third piece here. This was from the same deal that I mentioned. Picked up some artwork from Jeff.
Yeah, for Thrones, those 2 are amazing. Oh
yeah, I love those.
Wow.
This one blows my mind. This is by Ashley Wood. So Simon may be aware of this artist because he's an Australian comic book artist and video game artist too, and toy design artist, and painter.
He worked a lot with the Lord of the Rings design and things like that for the toys.
He's done a lot of different work, and this painting of Elektra is fantastic. I absolutely love it. It's just a very unique and just spacey.
I'm pretty sure Ashley Winter does a lot of Star Wars variants too.
That's a different Ashley. So this is Ashley Wood.
Oh,
Who's a guy. He's a male Ashley out of Australia. So I really love this piece. Obviously, what's the issue, Ruben? He's saying, can one of you please confirm if you see this message? I see the message. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this piece. Another Elektra piece. Obviously, I've been on an Elektra kind of binge, both on comics and artwork. So I'm really happy with that one. And then the next piece, similar concept, similar theme, or not concept, similar theme. What's up? So that's the Ashley that does the Star Wars work.
And she's also married to another Ashley.
Oh, really? It's a lot of Ashley.
This is also an artist. So
okay.
They did Squirriors together.
some Ashley Inception.
Ash Mazco or something, I think his name is.
Yeah. They went by Team Ash for a while before they got married.
This Ashley worked on like the Metal Gear Solid comics and like all sorts of. He worked on Spawn at some point, I believe, as well. in addition to all the other work that we've referenced. So he's done a lot of different work, and probably one of the more unique pieces in my collection with like a different take on the character that I really dig. So I'm enjoying this. All right, so my next one, another Elektra piece. Now, before you freak out, this is not Frank Miller, but it is Bill Sienkiewicz doing an homage to Frank Miller for the cover of Elektra Lives Again. So there's the published cover on the right with the Frank Miller version, and then this is Bill Sienkiewicz doing essentially a tribute to Elektra on the left. This piece blows my mind. I love it. Kudos and shout out and thanks again to Jeff for giving me several months to pay for this because I needed the time to pay for it. So yeah, I mean, as a big Sienkiewicz fan, Miller fan, and Elektra and Daredevil fan, this one's pretty awesome to own. So I know my boy Trey likes this one.
Oh, big time, man. I'm loving all of this. I love how you sold it, man. Said, don't freak out. It's not Miller. It's just Sienkiewicz.
Yeah.
Wow, really? Really?
Yeah. That's not like massive.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, exactly. It's pretty solid bondage art right here. And I saw that comment from you earlier, Marcus. I think you're right. Mitch Breitweiser is the name of the guy, not Michael. From the first two free pieces. But so I mean that was essentially one art deal, and I got 4 Daredevil pieces out of it. So
wow.
Thanks
sweet.
again to Jeff Singh for that, for hooking me up and treating me well in that deal and giving me time and just being a good dude. So very happy with that. And then here's another Elektra piece. These last 2 pieces are, I guess, lower key pickups for me from like a few Heritage auctions ago, like maybe 3 Heritage signature auctions ago. This piece was up there. This is from not Daredevil, from Elektra issue number 9 from the Mike Diodato Jr. run, and it's obviously so the cover of that issue had the Twin Towers on it, and this is a interior page. So Diodato Jr. Elektra issue number 9, Twin Towers Elektra. That's pretty much right up my alley right here for multiple reasons. So I'm very happy with this as well. So a ton of Elektra pieces in a row here. Yeah, right. 4 Elektras, no size. That's true. That is true. But I'm very happy with this piece as well. So pretty much focused my share tonight on Elektra stuff with that one Daredevil piece thrown in. But I did bring out one final kind of quirky piece that I won in the same Heritage auction, however many months ago it was. So the same auction that I won this piece. I won this next piece, which is kind of a strange duck. It's like an odd piece. As you can see, it's signed by both Jack Kirby and Jim Lee because they both were involved in this piece. Kind of.
Wow.
Yeah, which is so this is a published pinup of the character Probe from the Image Comics book Phantom Force number, I think it's issue number 2, Phantom Force number 2. This is the published pinup in there. So it's a Jack Kirby layout that Jim Lee essentially repenciled and then inked himself. So it's all Jim Lee artwork, but it's a Jack Kirby sort of design or layout, which is kind of crazy. And I'm not saying like a ton of people really read Phantom Force. It was like later in Jack's career. I believe it was the last book he ever worked on, and the issues hadn't even fully came out when he had passed away back in 1994. But this pinup was like, especially sort of promoted or advertised pinup that Jim Lee did this Jack Kirby layout, and I just think it's really, really cool and unique piece. Like as a big Kirby fan, to have something from like the final books or the final series that he worked on, but then to have sort of the odd participation of Jim Lee in this piece as well at the same time. It's very unique. It's not unlike quite anything else that I have in my collection, both from the way that it was composed, the story behind it, and the sort of its place in comics history, I guess. So I'm definitely happy to own that one. I felt like both of these last two pieces went under the radar. I got both of these pieces for under 1,000 each in that heritage auction. So I felt like, not like these are like grails that a lot of people are after, but for what I was after, like I was super happy to have won this one, and now it's in my collection here. So thanks for watching my share, guys. I appreciate it. I feel like it got looked over a little bit, but
I was gonna say any Lee piece going for under $1,000.
I know Jim Lee piece with like a Jack Kirby story element to it, or kind of like indirectly, but still, it's kind of unique. It's like a very very unique piece. So, so there we go. I blew my share in the middle of the show. Who's next?
Next year, you're going last, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, sure. Is that a volunteer to go next, Unruly?
I thought JP said he was going to follow you.
Technically, you said I was supposed to follow you.
I mean, however you guys want to do it.
Yeah, I get to follow only Sienkiewicz and then a Kirby/Lee piece.
Hey, well, I think Unruly's the guy to follow it. Come on, you can follow that up. Just be bolsterous like you always are.
All right, so here's the deal. AWA Upshot started publishing last year, and I pretty much bought everything they put out. And when the second volume of Year Zero, their zombie comic, I was blown away. I've only been back in the game like a little over 5 years, and I had never seen Juan Jose RYP's work before, and it just killed me. So I searched all the sites and all that, couldn't find any of his stuff. He has a blog that he hadn't posted anything on in like a year, but he had an email address. So I reached out to him, and we started emailing, and I managed to get some of the pieces from Year Zero. And just look at the detail. I mean, it's a zombie comic. I love zombies. But this detail just blows my mind. So I was really happy I got 3 pieces from him, and I wound up giving one away to a friend. All right, here's one I just got a couple of weeks ago. It's nothing exciting is happening on the page, but it's Gary Frank, and I really love his pencils.
Nice.
And it's Batman and Commissioner Gordon there.
Is that Year One?
Is that Batman Earth One? Or
Earth One, yeah.
Earth One.
I'm not sure. I just
Looks
wanted
like
Gary Frank.
I think that's the Batman run that he's most associated with, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like,
yeah, I think that got to be Earth One.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not sure what that clicking sound is, but if you guys can go on mute when you're not talking or on camera, that would be great. It's hard to mute one by one. I saw that suggestion in the chat, but it's hard to do that.
All right, y'all know I'm an FF guy, and so this Ron Garney piece came up on eBay. I just bought it like Monday, I think. But it's pencils only, and he's about to take over Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little more than half splash of Ben.
Thought he already took over Berserker. Am I wrong about that, or?
Well, maybe he did.
Yeah.
A nice little Ben slamming some scrolls, middle panel. And man, I'm just getting more and more to where I like these pencil only pages. They really look so
I love
good
pencils too, man.
in real
I picked
life.
up some Ron Garney pencil pages at Terrificon from Spencer.
All right, so like me and Alec, White Whale turned me into being a huge Terry Moore fan. Yeah, Ruben, he is growing a beard through the rock. So, what was it? A couple of months ago, I think it was right before Thanksgiving. Terry Moore was selling art for charity. I mean, like half of the proceeds or something are going for charity. And Rachel Rising is my favorite thing he's done, and Zoe is my favorite character. So I grabbed this piece during the sale, and this is just, there's nothing really going on here except for some really great dialogue.
I love his work. Yeah, his artwork is just so simple and beautiful. Yeah.
All right, and this is Guillaume March, if that's how you say his name, Guillaume.
I think it's Guillaume. I think it's Guillaume.
And it's a Catwoman page. Me and JP talked about this. This thing was on my watch list on eBay for almost 2 years. And I finally said, hell, man, I'm tired of that being on my watch list, and bought it. And it's from his Catwoman run. And right there, she's ripping the ear off a character named Reach. And you know I love the ultra violence when I can get it.
Yeah, that is a trend with your pickups, I've noticed. Yeah.
But the reason the hair isn't inked, if you'd have to see the published page, they did like a straight line in different shades of blue for her hair. And finally, this is another one I got directly from the artist, Jason Sean Alexander, who's doing Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. This is from his Marvel Zombies run. It's an oversized page. And this is heavy inks that he laid out.
Yeah, awesome blood splatter and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool, dude.
Yep, I love the zombies. I love the violence. There was no way I could pass this up.
Nice.
And that's all I've got, y'all.
All right. Well, you followed me up pretty well there. I liked it. I thought it was a great show there, man. Very nice. Thank you. All right. So I think if I'm not mistaken, Trey was next. I think you're on mute.
Hey, there you go. Works better like that.
There you go. All right. So I got your scans. Thank you for sending scans. Which one do you want me to start with? The Cole, or not the Cole, the Mazzucchelli?
Yeah, sure. Right. Let's go back chronologically.
There you go.
This is from the pages of Daredevil. What was this? Issue 214, I believe. This isn't from Born Again or anything like that. It's from Denny O'Neil and Mazzucchelli's run. And man, I love that. This is a page that has been on eBay for the longest time, and I finally reached out to the seller and told him like, hey, that price you're asking for, that's the reason why it's still there. So what's up? And we were able to work something out. Really happy to have this one.
Congrats,
hell
dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
I love those tigers, man. Check that out, dude. And the action sequence, like, so cool.
Maz is Maz. I mean, it's crazy how small of a body of work he has in comics, but how impactful everything that he has done has been. It's crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. His influence is endless, man.
So, congrats, Tanya Harding.
This issue had 2 different inkers, man.
2 inkers?
Yeah, and I have no way. I even contacted the guy that is his rep. And the guy, he said that he's asked him this sort of questions before, and that he, it's been so long, he doesn't remember who inked what. So, unfortunately, I guess I'll never know.
Yeah, what is that, 30 years old?
I'm sure there's someone out there that could get to the bottom of that, but if not, still cool as hell to have a Mazzucchelli Daredevil page. I'll tell you that. What's up, Knights in the house? Knights of Gold. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Awesome page, man. Congrats on that. Really, really big for you as Daredevil collector, primarily that you are. So congrats, man. That's awesome.
The year of it exactly, I'm not sure. I know it's from the 80s, so I mean it'd be 30 plus up, close going on 40 years.
Right. Okay. This is your second page that you want to share.
Yes, sir. This is a storyline that really got me into the character, man. Really, my first dive into Daredevil was, as a kid, I read that miniseries by Frank Miller and John Romita Jr., Man Without Fear.
Mhm.
But besides that, I had not, read much of anything. And I just ended up going through and reading the volume 2 from the beginning. And so anyways, this is the first story from that, Guardian Devil. And of course, seminal story by Kevin Smith and art by Joe Quesada, inks by Palmiotti. And this page, it got me, man. I love all the silhouette figures. I love Joe Quesada's Daredevil, man. Like,
he also does like smoke and fire extremely well.
Yes, man. It just looks, the design is so awesome, man. And
you and me both, Knights, but
yeah, no kidding, man. I've been looking out for them, but
yeah,
that's a little above my pay grade at this moment. But
this is a solid example, dude. Solid example from that Quesada run.
Yeah, it's I'm very proud of it. It's pretty cool too, because this is from issue 6, and this is a lot of the story was centered around like who's the big bad, and this is when you get the villain reveal of, spoiler alert, it's Fishbowl Dude.
Fishbowl Dude.
Fishbowl Dude.
Mysterio?
Yeah, come on, Fishbowl Dude.
I was like, who's this villain I've never heard of? Fishbowl Dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right. And then your grand finale is this painting here.
Right on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won this on Dueling Dealers, man. A little hasty because I had just made those other 2 purchases like, just previously to this, and I was like, okay, time to chill out, time to replenish the funds, and then I saw this and give it, I want it. So this is a commission, Assad Ribic. It's it was sold by his rep, Anthony Snyder, and I'm really digging that image of Daredevil, and I really wanted a painted Daredevil versus Bullseye. So
yeah, Bullseye looks cool too, man. I think it's a cool piece.
It's as far as I know, Ribic's never done any variant covers or anything for Daredevil. So I mean, and I am a fan of his work because of God of Thunder, Thor: God of Thunder. Yeah. So. But that's not so much in line with what I'm collecting. So there we go.
Nice. Well, I imagine this is like you're going to get it framed and display it kind of thing, right?
Oh,
like,
for sure. That is, it's going to be soon to be on the wall behind me.
Definitely there's definitely a Daredevil theme tonight, sort of by accident, but it's just what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for sharing, brother. I appreciate it. Like I said, anybody coming on here and sharing their artwork is cool in my book. So I appreciate you doing it. There you go. Ruben's watching your claims, Trey. All right. So next up, let's go to JP. Let's swing over to JP. He can do his speed round here. Let's get him up. There he is. You muted yourself, and I can't unmute you. There you go.
I'm unmuted and remuted.
Yeah,
So yeah, this will be super quick because I have not gotten very much this year. Kind of like my collecting in general has been very slow this year, but that's okay. Everything I got was at that con where Daymare's got that piece from Ryan Kincaid. I will save mine for last. I picked up a couple pieces there from Todd Aaron Smith, who worked on the animated series and worked on the Spider-Man animated series in the 90s. So I picked up this Harley from him that he had.
And his prices were unbelievably cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Really?
I picked up a couple of his stuff too.
Yeah.
And I almost showed it, but I had too many other pieces, so I didn't.
Yeah. And then this Poison Ivy.
Pretty. Side by side pieces right there, a little pair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I picked up those two pieces from him, and then I got two sketch covers. One from Anna Zuo or Zhao. I'm not sure exactly how she pronounces it. She did this Gwen for me. That I just love. Including all the spiderweb stuff at the top.
Yeah, those are cool. Extra details.
Yeah. And
the last one.
and then last piece was my Ryan Kincaid piece that he did a sketch for me. He really worked with me on a price because I was on the cheap, and he worked with me to get the Ahsoka piece.
Sweet.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super happy with how that turned out.
Awesome.
She does her eyes really well.
Oh yeah, the eyes on that are just.
Yeah, it's lovely, man. Yeah, Jeff's got some cool Ahsoka artwork as well in his collection. I think I have one Ahsoka sketch cover. Then I have the Ahsoka sketch that JP drew me. I forget what you sent me that time that you drew that, but yeah, I have that somewhere.
That is not show worthy.
Well, yeah, maybe not this show. Maybe another. Maybe I'll come up with another show.
Like if you were showing off like 10-year-old people's art, then maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, thank you for sharing, JP. Appreciate it, man. So let's go all the way over to Australia. Sorry, Mike. You're the last to arrive, so you're going to be the last to go. No offense. Love you. Thank you for being here. Let's go to Simon, Mad Spidey.
All right. So what are we in? 52 minutes. So
take your time, man. Take your time.
I'll go with the somber piece first. An artist I've been wanting for a longest of time and finally got it. You'll be able to tell he's with the news in recent times. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, damn, man.
Congrats on that. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, that is sweet.
So, you can tell, obviously, that, like his health has been fading because he doesn't do the crisp work that he used to. But I don't care. I'm still just happy I've got a piece from him.
That's amazing.
I think George is onto something with Amateur Art Hour, though. That's somebody else get on that show. Do that. Yeah, here comes the deluge of Spidey art from the Spidey.
Yeah, we're gonna break up this Daredevil crap. No.
Oh, come on.
Ryan Benjamin.
You know I love me some Spidey. You see that AF-15 poster right behind me.
That's a nice piece.
Yeah, there you go. Drunk Art Hour. What's up, Ian? Tacoma Comics house.
That is a beautiful Spider-Man piece.
Awesome.
There's Ryan Benjamin.
Simon's always blowing me away with his commissions, man.
All the next pieces are all done by one of my.
Who did that last Spider-Man piece?
What was that?
Who did that Spider-Man piece?
That was Ryan Benjamin.
I'm gonna have to look into him.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. I think he's more of a DC guy, maybe.
That's why I don't know him.
All the next paces, I showed. I think it was like my second or third video I did when I got my YouTube channel done. So this is all stuff from my good friend Annabelle from the UK.
Yep.
So there's.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's this guy's actually more known as an Inca. His name is Geordie Tarragona. But yeah, I saw this and just went like, everybody loves a good floating headpiece.
I can't think of a more timely piece right now. Like that's killer.
So it's a bit weird that he put Shocker in there, but who cares?
Whatever.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it anyway.
It's amazing.
So
yeah, the most patient man on earth.
This is true. Much more patient than me.
Yeah.
The next one is, I don't know whether he's done. I think he's done some cover work now. Ricardo Lantina.
I love Ricardo. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
he's a video game artist as well, I believe. Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh,
that's really nice.
Great detail.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the Shocker. We're all Shocker appreciated.
Holy crap!
That's awesome.
That's crazy detail.
Yeah, he's super detailed.
Beautiful.
I did a Punisher commission with him, with Ricardo.
Price is good.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, because UK to Aussie dollar is absolute crap. It's worse than Aussie to US. Basically, anything, whatever the price is, it's pretty much exactly double.
Jesus.
Yeah. The next one was actually more of a thing of opportunity. This was actually commissioned by another collector, and they pulled out at the last minute because they couldn't make the payments. And Annabelle goes, "Do you want it?" And I go, "Hell yeah!" So that's Rafa Sandoval. And that's the thing. A lot of these artists, like, I love their art, but a lot of them work on DC stuff, so I don't know as much about what they've actually done on DC as what it would have had been Marvel. Because I think he's like a Flash guy and a few other things, I think.
Yeah.
So, but even just the detail in the hair and things like that is just gorgeous.
She uses that good shampoo.
There's that one. It's the last piece I got from her. Now, this is actually, I suppose you could call it cover sort of thing. From the legendary card game, the Marvel one. This is actually one of the expansions, the Venom expansion. It's done by, I can never pronounce his name. He's one of the, like the Rising Star guys, the Stormbreaker guys. Iban Colo, I can't remember.
Ivan
Coelho, I think.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Nice.
Awesome.
No, you can't have it, Tony.
So was that a straight up cover, or did you commission it and it got turned into a cover or something?
No. This was done as the box art for, like, when you buy, like, obviously the cards and stuff that come in the box. Obviously, this is
it's the box art.
Box art itself. So it's got all the Venom in the middle, but with all the other, or few of the other main symbiotes.
Awesome.
There, and then down the bottom. Yeah, legendary card game box art. So
that's very cool.
Cool. Lucky last. Another artist that I sort of stumbled over cruising some of the websites. Now, this one's a little bit of an older piece, but I don't know if I've actually ever shown this piece before. It's by a female artist. Her name's Kayla Valario. I don't know. I think she's mainly done advertising work and things like that. I don't know whether she's actually done any published comic work, but I don't care.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, after I got this, like, this was extremely reasonable. And that's on, like, really thick cardstock.
Heavy board, yeah.
That's amazing.
Automatically, as soon as I received it, her next round doubled in price. Like, this was 200 US.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I'd say 400 US is pretty reasonable for
that
kind of.
I haven't looked at her prices lately, but definitely. Like, I would have happily paid 400, 500,
right?
Whichever. So, It's a pity. If I had
Right.
known Lady Fantastic was going to be in the chat, I would have. I know she's a bit of a David Yarden fan, and I've got a few pieces from him, but I didn't bring any with me.
Well, dude, pretty much any time I've seen you share your artwork, I've always been pretty blown away and impressed by all the commissioning that you're doing. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Man.
wait till the next package comes next year from Annabelle.
Right, there you go. You're building your stack right now.
Or the Spidey collection that they released.
So Ruben's asking, where did you discover her, Simon?
Calavlara was Cadence.
Cadence Comic Art. Okay.
Yeah. But when Annabelle did the Spidey collection release, I think it was a couple of months ago, I got offered pretty much most of those pieces before everybody saw them. But I couldn't afford all of them, so I bought about 4 or 5.
Just four or five.
Just 4 or 5.
Yeah. All right, so we got 2 guys left. We got one more spot to wait. Mike, Tony's gonna get the floor right here. Tony, what do you want to show, brother? I'm gonna go full screen on you. You got to unmute yourself though, because there you go. You're
Okay.
unmuted. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I haven't got too much in the art. Again, it's picked up this Carcom. This here.
Is that a sketch remark or a sketch cover?
Yeah, it's a little sketch.
So it's a black sketch. It's a black blank.
Yeah.
Black blank.
It's a black. Yeah, it's same with this one here too. It's Carcom also.
Oh, very cool.
Who did those?
Carcom. Tyler Carcom.
Nice.
What's up, VK in the house?
I haven't showed this one, but I picked this up. Rob Liefeld was doing some what was it, charity, and I picked this up. It was Daredevil and Kane. This is from his sketchbook.
Oh, he ripped it right out of a sketchbook. Nice.
Yeah, he ripped out of his sketchbook. Yeah. I never showed that. I had it in my smaller book, and I was like, "Oh, I'll show it right now."
Still no feet on there, though.
I like Daredevil.
That's nice. That's damn nice.
Where's the feet?
That's right.
Yeah.
What a feat!
What are
doing other stuff too? I went to a signing. Was it 2 years ago at the convention? You had George Perez's sign. I forgot I had this in there.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. One. He did a sketch cover from 2007. Like Thanos, and I was collecting him back then very heavily. So, really nice sketch.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I showed this on the. I know I showed it on the videos in this one.
I think you showed this Diodato. I think you showed this on OAR Beyond, but show it again. Why not? It's got that overlay on it and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's overlay. You got here a sign. Then you made a Xerox of it. Right, and then put it on.
Freezing up. You're freezing. Is anybody else seeing the freezing up with Tony, or is that?
Yeah, he's freezing up.
Okay.
Yeah, a little.
Am I freezing up?
What's up,
He's got that dollar store internet.
There you go.
Probably. I'm paying a lot for the Verizon.
And we both live in New York City. He's got the same.
Was that an acetate overlay over that last one?
Yeah, it's an acetate overlay. So I guess this is where he did it. He signed it and everything else. They made a copy of it. Here's the overlay of the copy. Okay, and that one went on to top of the cliff.
Yeah, I love it when you get pieces like that, and then you see the whole process and how they put everything together.
Exactly how that one becomes one thing. Like, oh, it's 2 pieces, not one original sketch piece. This one's by Scott Eden. Wolverine 11. I'm sure this one. You got the Omega Red.
Nice.
Oh.
The last 4 pieces. 4 pieces left. I got this one recently, but Ed McGuinness on his website. I always wanted a black suit Spidey. Could never get one. I finally got one.
Freezing up. I can't see the Spidey. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Hell,
yeah, I was wanted a black suit Spidey, and I never could find one. I always lose out on it, and I was able to pick it up from his website. He had one last one. It was really nice.
That's nice.
Oh yeah. I think you have
I
more
got this one
McGinnis
by
than
Jack.
anybody else I know. Oh, there you go. I recognize this. I recognize this unique style right here.
Got this recently this week. I got 2 new pieces this week, and this is one of the new pieces. All right. Again, he says he signed it. I don't see his signature anywhere on here. So
I think it was Ed McGinnis on that black suit Spidey, right, Tone?
yes, it was Ed McGinnis. Yes,
Ed McGinnis
it
on
was Ed
that.
McGinnis.
But yeah.
Of course, it's Ed McGinnis.
Yeah. And I love
And then
it. It's really nice.
And this is our friend Derek,
Tricky.
aka Tricky Trapster.
Yeah, Bam Margera did that.
All right, my last 2 again. I got this.
Speaking of Bam Margera, when's that Jackass movie coming out? You know,
Not soon enough.
I know. I want that thing, man. I need that. Bagley, very cool.
Yeah, Bagley.
Oh,
Got
that's
the
sweet.
same time as Ed McGinnis. And the last one I got, very last one after Derek. Derek, Gorkum Demir was doing on Instagram. He was doing a sketch. I saw it and I had to buy it. He sketched the whole thing. You could smell
there
the
it
ink
is.
and everything.
Now we're back.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Wow.
So he was doing this on Instagram, and I saw it. Like, I gotta get it. So like, yeah, it's not a commission. He's doing it for sale.
Wait,
So,
I
like,
think
bought it
I think you froze up when you mentioned the artist who did it again.
Gorkum Demir.
Gorkum Demir.
He's always drawn on an IG live.
Nice.
Yeah.
February 4th.
He's had some sweet covers. Interesting covers.
Nice, man.
It's sick.
All right. Well, that was a efficient round, Tony. Thank you again. We'll have to get some IT support for you next time. See if we can get to the bottom of this. But X-Men Mike, our good friend, our X-Men fan here. I'm assuming you've got some X-Men related stuff, but maybe not. Let's see.
It's literally all X-Men related.
It's all X-Men. Okay.
Nice.
First off, I'm still waiting on my Al Garza piece. I don't think I'm ever going to get it.
And we sent him the invite.
I seen that, and I wish you. I don't even know what the fuck I would have said for you to pop.
I got my money back from him.
I don't know, but I've gotten pieces from 3 different artists. Drew Edward Johnson is a guy I seen on Instagram, and he did. This is all ballpoint pen.
Wow.
But this isn't the piece that the piece I seen is this next one. But I seen that on his little website, and these were only $60 a piece.
Holy moly!
Oh, nice. That's great.
Damn.
That is nice.
And like I said, it's
Really?
all ballpoint pen.
Wow, look at detail.
Oh.
Damn.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm. Patchwork is crazy.
Yeah. And then the other pieces I bought were I started hitting up Brazilian artists, and I have no idea why or how I came across them, but
which piece are you talking about, Ruben? He's asking the artist's name. Maybe
The ballpoint.
The ballpoint.
oh yeah, they're both done by Drew Edward Johnson. He
Drew
does
Edward
DC
Johnson.
work mostly, surprisingly. But I seen this dude on, I want to say, Ed Ben Studios. It's Mozart Eros.
Cool.
This cost me $30.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Wow.
$30.
So
Yeah.
after I bought this piece from the studio, I just hit him up to commission him, and this ran me $100.
Cool.
Dang.
It's all pencil. And because he took longer than he said he would, which it wasn't even that long, he did this cool little gambit.
Nice.
So I got all that for like $150 shipped.
Awesome, dude.
And then the last guy I hit up was Gerardo Neto. He has a style that kind of reminds me of like Campbell.
Dude, I love that. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at Magneto.
Yeah.
I saw that. I
Bro.
followed him. I saw that piece. That's crazy that you were the one that got that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I told him I wanted the Savage Land Rogue with Magneto. I want to say it's Uncanny 271 with Nick Fury would be like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Jim Lee cover, and he just kind of killed it.
Yeah, definitely some Jeff Campbell vibes.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
But yeah, these dudes in Brazil can manage to.
You know, that Rogue and your crazy freaky lamp back there really go well together. So
Crazy. It's the leg lamp from a Christmas Story, man.
That is a grand prize.
It's
whole time, I love the
or a
art, but
major award.
I love the art, but I've been
Not
staring
funny.
at that lamp this whole time.
Pervert.
Hey, you said it. So.
But like he did the Copic and everything, and the sad part is these
that's
two
an
artists from
amazing piece.
Brazil did the commissions, like communicated the entire time, even though it was like broken English and there was like a language barrier there. And a dude that lives in Minnesota can't do something in 2 years.
Wow. Yeah.
And he's not even coloring it now. Now he's downgraded it to pencil and inks, and he's going to send the inks to his colorist, and they're going to make me a print.
What?
And he still can't get it done.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't make this shit up.
Yeah, your saga with that whole thing is just it's unbelievable.
I managed to get him to refund me after, pulled up some phone numbers of his parents and stuff.
Look,
Yikes.
if I don't get it like by the end of January, I'm putting every conversation I've ever had with him on Instagram, and the money's already gone. Like I can't miss what I don't have. So if I help another collector not get sucked into his bullshit, it's worth it.
All right, well, I love those pieces, especially that Rogue Magneto, dude. That was killer. Thank you for sharing. Let's end it on a high note here, not a bummer note. I'm going to do a quick giveaway. All right, so I'm going to give away this Justice League. Hold on. How do I get this on the screen here?
How is that a good note? That's a DC character.
All right.
Dude shows all Daredevil, and he's like,
all right,
Batman.
That's why he's giving them away.
What's up, Oregon Weem in the house? Good to see you. All right, so this is a sketch cover done on Justice League #1 blank cover or whatever. Artist is Corey Hampshire. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this. Looks like we got enough people in the chat for, I guess, a number guessing game is what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 25. First person to get it in the chat is the victor, and then you got to send me your info so I can send you the sketch cover. But start guessing right now.
The bad artist from Minnesota is Al Garza.
We got an
Stay
8.
away from him.
No dice. We got a 13. Nope. Come on, guys. Chime in. We got a 13. No.
7.
I don't know if I should allow you to guess.
Oh, you said come on.
I mean the chat. All right, we got a 2. No, we got a 19. No, we got a
25.
22. Almost guessing 42, but I said 1 in 25. So okay.
Well, he's got a 956.
No, we got a 16. We got a 99. 8. 1. 1. Lots of ones. We got a 956,000 something.
Tacoma's fired.
7. Okay, we got Ronald Shepard. He is the victor. 17 is what I had in my head.
Nice.
He is the first one. He's the first one. So Ronald Shepard, please email me or hit me up through CAF, or email me comicbooksnyc@gmail.com, or hit me up on Instagram at comicbooksnyc. Whatever you want to do. Congratulations on the sketch cover. And thank you for watching the show, Ronald. Appreciate you. All these guesses are still coming in late here in yard. But appreciate you, Ronald. Yeah, and that's very befittingly, because Ronald has a ton of sketch covers in his cap gallery, I've noticed. So so congrats, Ronald. Appreciate that. Appreciate that this is going to somebody that will enjoy it and that it fits their collection. So congrats to Ronald. Like I said, I'm going to need your shipping address and everything. So just hit me up, and his wife would approve of the price. Yeah, free is a price I think most wives would approve or appreciate.
But how do you convince them of it? No, honey, it was free.
Yeah, I'll send you.
Sure it was.
I'll provide a receipt, Ronald. A free receipt. But all right. Well, look, I'm actually happy we got this done in about 75 minutes. Only 15 minutes past an hour. That wasn't too bad, right? Hopefully, some of you guys saw some artwork that you enjoyed seeing, and some of the banner here among friends. I don't know how interesting we really are because we're just a bunch of dudes who like to talk to each other about original comic art, which is kind of weird, but we love it. And we appreciate you guys watching us share it with you guys and whatnot. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate everybody. Thank you, Marcus, Ruben, everybody in the chat, Jeff, Thunderhouse, Tacoma, Imperious, Ronald, Eek, Steve, all you guys. Appreciate you. Lady Fantastic, Oregon Weem, all you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please, I never say the thing you're supposed to say on YouTube. Hit the like button, all that jazz, subscribe.
Do it.
Do it, please. I appreciate it. Leave us a comment or whatever if you're catching it on the replay. Anything else you guys want to mention or plug real quick, or should we just get up out of here?
Let's get up out of here.
Let's
My
get
wife
up outta here.
cookies. I gotta go taste test.
All right, let's get up out of here. If you wanna dance with the outro like Ruben, we're gonna need like a TikTok of you dancing to the outro. By the way, at some point, I need it. So just let's work. I know you don't know what TikTok is though, but we're good. Good night, everybody. Peace.
Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard this scammer had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought. Yeah, it's not a purse, it's a merce. 6 figures was a gold, now it's 9 or a hearse. Put it work. Used to pull up, not swerve. No time for the snakes, time to put them in the dirt. That's word. I gotta get it, it's in my DNA. You only see the highlights, don't know what it takes. Last year stressing, got no sleep. Now I'm right between the courts, out of nosebleed. Yeah, I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't